Hey everyone, your girl God's Genuine Gift, and I'm coming today. It's actually my little video that really has to do with us knowing our focus and staying focused on ourselves and what we desire in our life and not letting others' thoughts or opinions about us cloud us out. So I just am here to say that there's so many negative people in this world. There's so many people that always want to say something. They always want to say something about what you can't do. They always want to tell you who you are and this and that. And the list goes on. Whether you're down, whether you're at your lowest of lows. So they always got something negative to say. Whether you're at your high, you're doing your thing, you're living for Christ, or whatever you might be doing, you might just be very successful. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're doing, if you're doing something positive and you're building yourself up, people still got something to say. And all I just got to say is that's negativity, that's haters, and if you let what others think about you and what others say about you determine your success in life or determine, the potential or, what have you in your life, then I'm telling you, you might as well just have that mindset and let that, stay. Because I'm here to tell you that if you want something more in life, if you want to be successful, like that's not something that you should even entertain. That's something that has to do with them and the issues that they have. Because I mean, like, just thinking about, like, some of the really, billionaires and millionaires, some of the most wealthy entrepreneurs, for example. And I'm not saying that these people are living for God, but I'm just to give you an example. So if we put, Steve Jobs out there, if we put Oprah Winfrey out there, you know what I'm saying? If we put, I don't know, the founder of, Facebook out there, somebody looking for, I don't know. But the point of the matter is, these people, they had a dream, they had a vision, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't let nobody beat them down. They didn't let nobody take it from them. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to be hungry. You have to be so hungry for something that you want to accomplish it and you're going to, get to your goal no matter what other people say. And I think that's very important because that weeds out the 3% from that 97%, because these people are hungry. They want it. They're going to do it. They're going to get it regardless of what you think about them, regardless of what you say. They're going to take the odds and they're going to stack them in their favor. And they're going to use that, what you told them that they can do. They're going to use that as, a sort of strength, a sort of all that opposition. They're going to use that as something to prepare them forward. So I'm telling you, like, you don't have to go to other people, you know what I'm saying, about your goals and your aspirations, your desires. Like, if that's something that you want in life, you go after it. You know what I'm saying? You get it, because you can only live for you at the end of the day. And the reason why people are stagnant, the reason why people are complacent, because they have a small mindset. And when you have a small mindset, you're gonna stay small. Everything you dream, think, breathe, eat, it's gonna be small. But if you're ambitious, if you're a go-getter, if you're a trailblazer, then you'll realize that you can do, especially for us, like, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, and anything and everything is possible through Christ. So I challenge you, like, stop, oh, you can't be a millionaire. This is what people say. Oh, you can't be an entrepreneur. Oh, you can't have your own business. Oh, you're not pretty enough. Oh, you're not thin enough. Oh, you're not this and not enough. And honestly, to the pits of hell, to what they say. It doesn't matter what they say. You have to cloud it out. Like I said, take all the odds and that are against you and stack them up in your favor. Listen to yourself. What do you see for yourself? What do you believe that you can do? What do you want? Like, that's most important. You know what I'm saying? And if you have a vision, if you feel that you have, a purpose that you are meant to fulfill in life, then that's what you go after. That's what you go after. So I'm saying this is because a lot of us, we have wants, we have needs, we have desires in life. And even from, the little babes, they say, oh, to their parents, oh, I want to be this, mommy, I want to be that, daddy. And they're beating them down immediately when they're young. Oh, you ain't gonna be that. Oh, you can't do that. And it's like, who are you to tell me what I can and can't do? You know what I'm saying? And that's why my mom always say, like, if you don't have anything good to say, then don't say it at all. So if someone is not going to, give you that constructive criticism that you need, or give you what you need to build yourself up, then you need to get them out of your life. You need to get them out of your thoughts. And that's what's wrong. Like if you keep those type of people close to you in your life, you're only going to believe that you can't do it. You're only going to believe what they say. And you know what I'm saying? You got to be a go-getter for yours. You have to, think big. You know what I'm saying? Think great and be powerful, because what God has birthed inside of you, no one else can take that from you. And that's very important, because a lot of us, we let life pass us by, and we let opportunities pass us by before us, right before our eyes. And, we let the next person take it because we lie to ourselves. We believe what the devil said about us. Oh, this person is better. This person is not. And a lot of times, certain people are not even skilled, but it's because they have that, go-getter mentality. They take the initiative and they say, no matter what, no matter how many doors are slammed in my face, no matter how many times I'm knocked down, I'm going to get off my feet and I'm going to do what I got to do to get to my goal. And that's what you have to have, that type of mindset. No matter how many people say this and that about you, you're going to keep on doing your thing. And if you need to erase those people out of your life, erase them. Like, seriously, just, I don't know. Or just like write down all the negative things that people have said about you, what you couldn't do, that you want to amount to nothing. Write it down and rip it, and trash it, and burn it if you're an appropriate place for that. Burn it and just leave it in the past, because I'm telling you, you can't take that in your future. You can't continue to internalize these things. You can't, because the only thing you're going to do is have insecurities. The only thing you're going to do is have low self-esteem. And these people, they want you to amount to nothing. They want you to feel, dejected. They want you to be down. And if that's the life you want to live, by all means, you live that life. But it's going to be a miserable life, and it's going to be, a life full of regret. So, I just challenge you, what I'm saying, to list out, your goals and your ambitions, what you want to do in your life. And also write out what people said that you couldn't do. Write out what they said. Oh, you can only do this much. Oh, you can only reach this high. Oh, you can only go that far. Like for me, I remember when I was in high school. I was in my senior year of high school. I was, applying to different colleges and stuff. And I remember I was in this program. I'm going to put it out there. The Young Scholars Program with Miss Jacqueline Russian, who was a crazy lady. She, had this vision for her program, and it was for African American students, primarily, students in the inner city. And she wanted us to, go to historically black colleges, because that's what she wanted us to do. And before I had gotten that program, I was already, applying to colleges. I already had got, outside, information and resources and help, from my college counselor. And, I was told that I have to apply to a rank of schools. I still apply for historically black colleges, apply for private schools. I I even applied for community college. Actually, I applied for state GUCs, all that. And she looked at my list, and then she told me, she's like, oh, why did you apply to this college? You're not going to get into this school. You're not going to get into this college. And it was very interesting because, she beat me down. But, lo and behold, like a few weeks, later, I got accepted into that school. And I got accepted into a few schools that she said that I wasn't going to get into. So it's like, even though I had already applied before, I knew her, or before I told her that I applied there, it was like, who is this lady? Like, that's evil, and that's the devil, because he wants you to feel lowly about yourself. Like, he wants you to feel that there's a limit, there's a cap, there's only a certain level, that you can achieve. And I just say today, like, the devil's a liar. Like, that's what he wants you to believe. Like, you have to envision big things. Believe that there's no limit, And some people say, you can say the sky is the limit, but whatever. If that's what you want to say, if that's going to propel you and push you to do your best and push you forward, then that is, a mantra that you can live by. But I say, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. And also, if God is for me, then who could be against me? So the devil, he doesn't want you to get your blessings whatsoever. So he's going to keep on bringing these negative people in your life. They're going to bring you down. They're going to say things behind your back. They're going to say things in front of your face. They're going to look at you crazy. They're going to make you think all these things and that. But you know what I say to you? Like, it doesn't matter what other people think about you. It doesn't matter what they say about you. If they're not doing anything for you in your life, they're not paying a bill for you, they're not encouraging you, they're not lifting you up, they're not saying anything positive to you, then they're not worth nothing. They're not even, they're like, what, equivalent to a speck of dirt or anything lower, like, whatever, like, dust yourself off. Like, no, you don't let people determine your capabilities in life. You don't. You have to cloud it out, okay? Because there's always someone who wants to be in your place. There's always someone who wants to be as ambitious as you are. There's always someone who wants to dream big, but because of their insecurities and because of their, flaws or their feelings, and that they can't, and their idea, oh, they're limited, there's a limitation, there's something that's preventing them from doing it, then they're going to let that get in the way. And a lot of people, you see this in a lot of relationships, because they can't do something, or because they wasn't able to do something, then if they see that the other person is doing it, or they see that the person wants to do it, then they're going to automatically, just be really negative. Oh, why are you doing that? That ain't cool. Oh, why are you doing that? You think you can do that? Oh, you think you all that because you're doing that? No, it's because I want to do it, and this is something that I'm interested in. And if you have, negative attitude about it, or if you want to put your 2 cents in it, which is not benefiting me, then you can go, and I can leave myself, because there's no reason to be, around people like that. So this is just, encouragement to you, because it's like, you have to live, for yourself, and ultimately for Christ. Like, if you're living for other people, then I'm telling you right now, you're not going to get anywhere in your life. And that's number one. A lot of people out here, they live for other people. A lot of people, they determine their life based off of what people say to them, what people want from them, the way people treat them. But it's like, if you don't truly care about me, if you're, not a genuine person, then why should I even waste my time on you? And so you need to think about that. Like, who are you trying to please in your life, and why are you trying to please people? Do they mean you well? Do they mean you good? And if it's a mutual relationship and you all, both encourage each other, build each other up, and do good and positive things for each other, then by all means, there's nothing wrong with that. But people who treat you like dirt, and people who don't mean anything, or people who, they try to bring you down all the time, then you need to reevaluate your relationships and the company that you keep, because that's very important. And I'm going to have to end this right now, but, stop worrying about what people say about you. Stop worrying about what people think about you. It doesn't matter. If you believe in you and what you can do, and you see something in the future, then go get it. Just cloud it out, ignore it, or write it down, rip it up, burn it. Okay, bye. I gotta go.